What's up, fellow aliens, and welcome back to the Aliens Love Earth podcast, where we heal the Earth with art. You might think that's been a while, and that's right. We're really trying to figure out a nice flow of topics and things to share. Of course, you might have seen our previous posts on how we used AI for some of our previous content, and we decided to not do that anymore. But that means that we have to, come up with other stuff and also find time for that. And in my personal life, there is quite some things happening at the moment, so I need to prioritize and make time for things as well. So we're trying to get more episodes, like weekly episodes, back into the flow as soon as possible. With that being said, we're still aiming to upload an episode every week, but you will see that there will be some weeks where that's just not possible at the moment. So hope you understand that. For now, though, we're back with a community tracks episode. These are the tracks that are sent in over the last month or so. And we got a nice selection, 12 songs. We got music by Lion, Pisgah, Majeska and Jaron Blair, Phil, the LKG Trio, CJ Comerford and the Supertones, Mocha Only and Ron Contour and Red Brown on one track. We got a special track by Watts coming up. Sick Richard is in the mix, Cape Storm as well, and we will finish this week's episode with Dylan Hazen. But first, we're gonna set a chill mood with Pretty Little Saturday. This is Tangerine. Enjoy.
Can't handle anything that's actually real in life. I don't know what it is, but I just seem to run and hide. Everything, it just feels like it's gonna break inside. I don't know what to think, I cannot feel, I'm paralyzed. Everything isn't so, it's outside, inside, inside out. No one's even listening to reason anymore. Everything isn't so, it's outside, inside, inside out. No more human decency between us anymore. Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? Who's gonna pull you from the dark days you get in between? Who's gonna help you when everything turns tangerine? Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? Maybe, I guess I just don't really get the way it goes. How is it possible that I still have a heart of gold? Every time that you break me, you seem to think it's fine. I don't know how many times I can even fake it right. Everything isn't so, it's outside, inside, inside out. No one's even listening to reason anymore. Everything isn't so, it's outside, inside, inside out. No more human decency between us anymore. Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? Who's gonna pull you from the dark days you get in between? Who's gonna help you when everything turns tangerine? Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? It might take some time before your feet hit the ground. I think you're further than you realize. It might take a while before you start to come around. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? Who's gonna pull you from the dark days you get in between? Who's gonna help you when everything turns tangerine? Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart at the seams? Who's gonna pull you from the dark days you get in between? Who's gonna help you when everything turns tangerine? Who's gonna love you when you're falling apart?
I saw her in the sky. She was crossing all the lines. I was walking on a tightrope. Oh, I saw her in the sky. She was crossing all the lines. I was walking on a tightrope. Oh, I saw her in the sky. She was crossing all the lines. I was walking on a tightrope. Oh, I saw her in the sky. She was crossing all the lines. I was walking.
Yeah, so we opened the show with Pretty Little Saturday, Tangerine. And after that, you heard Favor by Pisgah and Magic by Majeska and Jaron Blair. Next up, we got a track, special one called Home from Phil. And that's the second track that Phil releases ever. And therefore, we really love to support it. It's, indie pop full of emotion and heart, as he says it himself. And yeah, that's something that we really love and really like to support. Young, upcoming. And yeah, it's a project that was started in 2019. And it's really great to see, some things being released now, true releases this year so far. So thanks Phil for sending it in. And we're happy to give it a spin. So if you're listening, let Phil know what you think about this track. I think he really appreciates that. So leave it in the comments. And for now, this is Home.
Outside burning bright, the core is in decay, rot away with a smile. We'll all drown in the flood, in the summer rain. A diamond in the rough, take my breath away. The heart is heavy, but the head is light. You gotta cross the bridge to see the other side. World is so askew, all that's pretty is you. It's a story worth telling. 'Cause yes, I know now I'm home. You are salvation sent by God to earth like snow. And yes, I know you make me whole. You've seen me broken, beat up, torn, and started to sow. 10 days is all we've got. Hit me where it hurts before all is lost. Sleep is like a puzzle that keeps missing a piece. Tomorrow's always here in a heartbeat. That can't be done without a lightning bolt. How come the situation turns so damn cold? Gotta stick it through, gotta beat the odds. Keep a story worth telling. 'Cause yes, I know now I'm home. You are salvation sent by God to earth like snow. And yes, I know You make me whole. You've seen me broken, beat up, torn, and started to sew. And even when we're lying on the kitchen floor in an argument we never had before, gotta stick it through, 'cause now I know I'm whole. You are salvation sent by God to earth like snow. And yes, I know you make me whole. You've seen me broken, beat up, torn, and started to sew. Now I'm
punched a hole right through my front door. The keys in my hand, they were weighing me down. I couldn't hold on to the heartbreak. The cogs in my mind wouldn't stop spinning round. 'Cause day and night is black and white, but not so true. For wrong and right, when lost and found, is upside down. You reach up high to touch the ground. Oh, show me how to find it. Punched a hole right through my front door. The keys in my hands clattered onto my shoes. She ripped a hole right through my rib cage, tore up the light that I thought we both knew. 'Cause day and night is black and white, but not so true. For wrong and right, when lost and found, it's upside down. You reach up high to touch the ground. Oh, show me how to find it. reach up high to touch the ground, yeah. 'Cause day and night is black and white, but not so true. For wrong and right, yeah. When lost and found,
sunset, fireflies light the way. Alleviate the feeling and take my blues away. Is it the lean on the porch swing, the tannins in my teeth, or all the little things you say to me? Now breathe in your every word. It's the sweetest sound I ever heard. Jealousy from all the birds, yeah, is riding on the tip of my tongue, baby. Just a little taste of your love is all I need. Just a little taste of your love is all I see. Just a little taste of your love, won't you give it to me, baby? I wake to your pillow, the strawberries on the porch. Left the window open, air cool to the touch. My mouth's dry, the day is right, mountains in the view. The whiskey's warmest when it comes with you. And I breathe in your every word. Yes, the sweetest sound I ever heard. From all the birds, yeah, it's riding on the tip of my tongue, baby. Just a little taste of your love is all I need. Just a little taste of your love is all I see. Just a little taste of your love, won't you give it to me, baby? Taste of your love is all I need. And just a little taste of your love is all I see. And just a little taste of your love, won't you give it to me, baby?
Woo! Yeah, that's funky. I really dig that. That's a track by CJ Comerford and the Supertones that you heard, the last one. Called Taste of Your Love. And before that, you heard Black and White by the LKG Trio. And before that, you heard Home by Veil, as mentioned earlier. And we're gonna do a little bit of a genre and vibe switch. We're gonna go into some more hip-hop, rap, urban corner. And that is a track called Need You Now by Lian. And I want to shout out Lian because Lian is making very conscious choices about the world. He mentioned that the music isn't available on Spotify. He doesn't want to contribute to the AI warfare. I think you might have heard the news. It's quite a thing in the music world. But in case you didn't, what's happening? Well, Daniel Ek, Spotify's CEO, invested for the second time actually already, this time a massive amount of $600 million in an AI warfare company. And there's a lot of artists, but also music fans that are like, yo, music isn't supposed to be supporting war. And the fact that I have a Spotify subscription or that I upload my music for Spotify to use and, share for a company of which the CEO or former CEO, actually, he's stepping down. I think for reasons of critic. But yeah, they feel it's wrong, that their music is on a platform that supports that because it insinuates, the idea that people paying for a subscription, their money is going to this guy and this guy puts it into AI warfare. So yeah, that's a serious thing to think about. Now that's just one thing that Spotify is criticized for. There's a bunch of other stuff, like them creating AI playlists and AI music to compete with real artists. Meaning that if the AI artists are making streams, that money goes to Spotify and they take a part of the pie that the indie artists get paid. Besides that, there's multiple other reasons, like the real artists get paid like really, really little. Numbers are showing $0.003 per stream on average, which is really nothing, because technically you need like 1 million streams to make like a couple €100, which is really a lot. And there is another list of reasons. We shared something on our socials recently, and we will probably do a podcast episode about that soon. So if you're interested in that, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. Then you can get an update when it's out. And by subscribing to the channel, you also help heal the earth, because we do restore 1 square meter of ecosystem for every follower. So yeah, just hit that mouse button or tap your screen once or twice and you're healing the earth. Now, with that all being said, thank you, Lian, for sending in your track. It's really cool, and I find you really brave that you work in this way and set your values and norms in front with your art. We respect that massively, and we're really happy to give you a stage here. So thank you. This is Need You Now.
It's been a long, long time since I felt this way. Had my heart locked up, kept the love away. But your smile broke through, lit up the dark. Now you got me falling, I can't hide the spark. You're the rhythm I've been missing. Every beat, my heart is listening. Pull me closer, take your clothes off. Don't let me go. Do you need me like I need you, girl? I need you now. Do you see it like I see it? You're the reason why.
I won't pull up to my corner. The love in your eyes could take my breath away. Is it I need or want? I wanna know if you're really into me, or you just want my body for just one day. I wanna know if we gon' last for eternity, baby.
You're the rhythm I've been missing. Every beat, my heart is listening. Pull me closer, take your clothes off. Don't let me go. Do you need me like I need you, girl? I need you now. Do you see it like I see it? You're the reason why.
Like I see it now.
Why love if losing hurts so much? I have no answers anymore, only the life I live.
Feel the dreams, Ron Con, silver screen, I'm in a movie. I'm not in a movie, truly precarious. Merriment for various listeners, I'm like a chariot controller. The contrary, scary shit, I'm colder like a hot smoldering summer day. Bombs away, you rap bums are crumbling. Eat a bassoon and quit your mumbling. On to funner things, I'm wondering if I'm on tour while I'm contour. The long dong, Ron Conifer style is rotund. Exact motherfucking mundo dumbo. Eat need a thermometer. MCs are fecal fondlers. I do the mama with the long hoe, and she's a long backer. Rappers call me Donnie Alonzo. I'm currently rapping, yeah, you turtles eat napkins. Brampton, I told you that I heard of me rapping. I'm vertically snapping on all you assholes are actually happen. It's easy how I'm magically crafting the rap shit. Me and Rad Brown, so MCs can put your pad down. In Sacramento, they got the memo. I'm in a lime green limo. It's a Continental, call the dental. Beaming into your residence. MCs, you need to make better sense. Beaming into her pleasure vent. MCs, you need to get some friggin' jobs. Beaming into your residence. MCs, you need to make better sense. Beaming into her pleasure vent. MCs, you need to get some friggin' jobs. Jobs. Yeah, the odd coffee pod perker. The contours berserker than your regular rap cat. You clerks murmur about you coulda done rap. These woulda dones rap like they got wooden tongues. I'm whipping up particular pudding. I shot put the good work. Get up on the good foot. My rocket is a ride for any slimmy to shimmy on. And Benihana's eating tempura. And depending on the mood, I might hit you with the smooth and unusual. MCs are unsuitable for the world. My inscrutable scrotum to you salute. Compute the groove we do. I'm soiling your favorite doily, oiling my verbs, enjoying my word salad, eating corn off the cob. I'm like Bob Crosley. I'm whatever I've never been. I'm piloting a portable rap heap, so let me catch wreck inside a slimy vagina, and then I nap peep. I freak meat raps, Jimmy her meat flaps. I eat rap, all up in Qualicum at the beach blaps. Reach cats, I preach the style tolerance, and I got some balls and shit for you to sniff. I call the feds. I'm feeding you shooter fed, putting beans all through your head. Beans all through your head. See my beans all through your head. String beans all through your head. Beans all through your head. Listen, beaming into your residence. MCs, you need to make better sense. I'm beaming into her pleasure vent. MCs, you need to get friggin' jobs. I'm beaming into your residence. MCs, you need to make better sense. I'm beaming into her pleasure vent. MCs, you need to get some friggin' jobs. I'm putting beans through your head.
Yes, you heard Lian first with Need You Now. And after that you heard Beaming by Mocha Only, Ron Kuntur and Red Brown. So you know what time it is. It is time for...
Interplanetary Pick.
That's right, the interplanetary pick for this episode. And for this episode, that is a track by Watts called Terminal. Now, this track really nails that feeling of being stuck in the in-between after a breakup. So caught somewhere between moving on and not quite ready to let go yet. And what makes Terminal stand out for me is the way that Watts blends like these glitchy, stuttering vocal effects with this laid-back and nostalgic groove. There's a dreamy R&B vibe running through it, and the creative rhythm of the vocals keep things really fresh and hypnotic also for me. And yeah, it's one of those songs that feels like perfect for late night reflection or just zoning out and letting your mind wander for a little bit. It's very replayable for that reason. Every listen reveals like new details in the production, from those subtle synth textures to the groove-soaked bass line. So that's why I gave it high marks for both replayability and alienness actually, because the atmosphere is spacey and otherworldly, and at the same time it's chill enough to put on repeat without ever getting really old. So if you want to hear the full story behind Terminal and check out the full review, you can check it out on aliensloveearth.com. I will put a link to the review in the description wherever you're listening or watching. So yeah, we're gonna give it a spin now. You might just find yourself floating in that dreamy in-between right along with it. But make sure to let us know in the comments how you're liking this one. This is Watts with Terminal.
Touchdown, these points are buzzing. Gameplay still room for bluffing. And she say there's nothing. Came back, say faces on. Shout and play way never good, it's crushing. Late days to the piece of trusting. Think back to the way she loved me. Changed to why we going back. Fucked up, yeah, shifting over. Feel around, maybe touch
So that was some rocking out after our interplanetary pick. So you heard our interplanetary pick, which was Watts with Terminal. Really, really solid tune. Yeah, let us know what you think about it, as said. And after that, you heard Sick Richard with Someone. And after that, you heard Better Off This Way by Capes Torn. After that, you heard Better Off This Way by Capes Torn. Now, we're going into the last 2 tracks of the episode. And as you might know, I love some electronic music as well. I produce quite some electronic music myself. So it's always a bit my love corner, so to say. I love all the rest of the tracks, really. And that's why I also make the show so versatile with all the different genres, to be fair. But yeah, electronic music plays a big part in my life. And therefore, I have 2 tracks still, which are a bit more electronic. One of them is called Dylan Hazen with the track Amber. And we're gonna listen to that at the end of the episode. But first, I wanna share a track that I discovered really recently. And that is because I did an interview yesterday, literally, with an artist called Juan Areche. And it was a super fun interview. Really, really nice guy. Very interesting story. Also, he released this debut EP called The Clarity of Space, which you can grab now. I'll put a link to that in the description of the episode as well, if you want to support it, if you like the work. But I'm gonna share a track called Daydreaming with you. It's a really cool track. I really love the balance of like stillness and minimalism with then like this organic house beat kind of coming in. And there's a whole interesting story also behind the track and also behind the whole EP, but I would rather have him tell that himself. So the episode that we recorded yesterday will air really soon, within a few weeks. If you want to catch that, then hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. Then you will get a notification when it goes live. And as mentioned earlier, we restore 1 square meter of ecosystem for every new follower on every channel. So that would massively help the Earth if you do that. Now, let's enjoy Juan Areche, Daydreaming.
someone to believe in. One, not giving up, not giving up. Now I got this feeling.
So if you leave my heart be there. And if you leave my heart be there. You can't fall in.
I found someone to believe in. One, not giving up. Now I got this feeling.
So if you leave my heart be there. Someone to believe in. And if you leave my heart be there.
All right, that's it. You heard, to finish off, Dylan Hazen with Ember. And before that, you heard Juan Arache with Daydreaming. Now, that being said, if you make music yourself and you like to get your music on the show, there's a link in the description where you can submit your music to us on MusoSoup. Then you don't only submit it to us, but also to hundreds of other curators that can check out your music and maybe give you a feature. Really, really great platform. I use it myself as well for my own music campaigns. And besides that, if you want to send it to us directly, you can also submit it on aliensloveearth.com/submit. Whatever suits you best. Now, with that being said, make sure to hit subscribe if you didn't do that already. It not only helps us to spread our message of healing the earth with art, but you actually heal the earth with art. We restore 1 square meter of ecosystem for every new follower. And other than that, have a fantastic weekend. I see you really soon, or hear you really soon. And keep the green vibes up. Bye bye.